Welcome. On behalf of your Kettering City Council, I am honored to share the 2014 State of the City. We are proud of our thriving community, where we meet the needs of our residents and employers with high-quality services and progressive approaches to redevelopment. Kettering's success this year demonstrates we are the community of choice to live, work, and play. 2014 proved to be the year of accolades and honors for the city of Kettering. Money Magazine recognized Kettering, Ohio, one of 2014 Best Places to Live in America. Money biannually ranks the 100 best small cities, looking at factors such as great jobs, strong economies, affordable homes, and excellent schools. Only 7 Ohio cities made the top 100, and we are proud that Kettering is the only city in the Dayton region recognized on the list. The City of Kettering Parks, Recreation, and Cultural Arts Department brought home the gold this year. The Gold Medal Award is the highest honor that is given by the National Recreation and Parks Association, and the win this year makes Kettering one of only 3 cities in the country to have ever won the award 3 or more times. Kettering is a leader in the region and in the nation because of our world-class leisure amenities and our dedicated Parks, Recreation, and Cultural Arts Department team that works tirelessly to improve the quality of life for our community. The City of Kettering was awarded the 2014 John A. Sossel National Community Development Week Award for the outstanding efforts of the Community Development Division of our Planning and Development Department. Recipients were selected based on quality of local partnerships, leveraging of program dollars, the sustainability of projects funded with the community development grants, and the value and need for CDBG funding in the community. Kettering, Ohio was ranked number 5 out of 10 best places to live in Ohio by a national economic research company. Kettering also received recognition as one of the best places to raise a family in the Dayton region. This honor is particularly special for us because the rankings were determined by an online poll open to residents throughout the region. Kettering was named a winner of 3 2014 Best of Dayton Awards in the categories of Best Fitness Center, Kettering Recreation Complex, Best Live Music, Fraze Pavilion, Best Place to Have a Wedding, Poland Farm. Kettering was also one of only 2 Ohio communities named to the list of 100 Best Cities for Young Families. The analysis, completed by a nationwide residential service company, looked at safety, housing costs, school quality, and child friendliness. 2014 Best Places to Live in America, Gold Medal Award winners, a top 10 best place to live in Ohio, Community Development Award winners, Best Place to Raise a Family, Best in Dayton, Best City for Young Families. We are proud that this list of honors is synonymous with Kettering, Ohio. Recognition for these awards goes to you, our residents, employers, and stakeholders who continually support our efforts to be the community of choice to live, work, and play. Kettering is a great place to live and a wonderful community to call home. We are the community of choice with residential properties for every family size, life stage, and budget. Kettering helps to protect property investment by providing services that ensure our neighborhoods remain strong and vibrant. Our Property Maintenance Code Enforcement Team enforces the standards established by our Property Maintenance Task Force to enhance and protect both residential and business properties. We do this because we firmly believe that high-quality property maintenance directly impacts the perception of our community, which in turn impacts the value of your property. Our enforcement team responded to more than 3,200 complaints, with many of these for tall grasses and weeds. In cases where we could not gain voluntary compliance from homeowners to address the overgrown vegetation, we took bold action to protect our neighborhoods. We contracted to have the grass and weeds cut and bill the expense to the homeowner. We identified 9 nuisance properties, 7 of which were demolished, removing the negative impact on the neighborhood. Just as Kettering is aggressively addressing violations of our property maintenance standards, we are enthusiastically celebrating our residents and businesses that go above and beyond to show the pride they have in their properties. Our Neighborhood Pride program is led by a group of 40 dedicated volunteers. This year, more than 400 properties were nominated, and the committee presented awards to 36 residences and 3 businesses that made significant improvements to their properties this year. Your property is the greatest investment and your greatest opportunity to show your Kettering pride. Curb appeal matters, and we encourage residents and business owners alike to complete at least one project this year that will enhance your property. Even the smallest spruce up can make a big difference. Our award-winning Community Development Block Grant Program offers great programs and comprehensive services to assist homeowners in Kettering. In 2014, Kettering won the U.S. Housing and Urban Development Best Practices Award for our income-based home renovation program. This year, the program supported the renovation of 29 homes for eligible residents. A partnership with the Montgomery County Land Bank provided nearly $100,000 in Moving Ohio Forward grant funds to support the demolition of 13 blighted, delinquent properties in Kettering. Our down payment assistance program served 7 first-time homebuyers. In partnership with the Homeownership Center, we assisted more than 200 Kettering homeowners at risk of losing their properties with foreclosure counseling. Our smoke detector grant program provides an opportunity for income-qualified Kettering homeowners living in targeted neighborhoods to receive funds to upgrade their fire detection systems. We are proud that we have stabilized neighborhoods by helping 99 Kettering residents pay off more than $1.8 million in mortgage loans through the Ohio Housing Finance Agency Save the Dream program. Kettering has grown significantly over the past 60 years. We are now at a stage where the focus needs to be placed on reinvestment and redevelopment. Accordingly, our Planning and Development Department introduced a cornerstone for Kettering, a comprehensive update to the Kettering Zoning Code. The zoning code is the primary tool the city has to shape and influence how our community develops over time. The goals of the new code are to preserve and enhance our existing neighborhoods, promote reinvestment in our community, and streamline the zoning approval process for all applicants. This year, work began on Acorn Walk, a brand new development which offers a range of housing choices on a 26-acre site that was formerly part of the old Desi military facility. When complete, the development will be home to 40 new attached and detached single-family homes and a new 13-acre Gentilly Park, named in honor of the original Desi facility, Gentilly Air Force Station. Essential to the vitality and welfare of our neighborhoods are our city services like leaf pickup and snow removal provided by our Public Service Department. The extreme winter weather in 2014 certainly offered a challenge. Our crews protected the safety of our roadways, spreading more than 5,700 tons of salt, 360 tons of sand grit, 11,350 gallons of brine, and nearly 21,000 gallons of calcium chloride. Due to the demand placed on the resources during the record winter of 2014, critical supplies such as salt are extremely limited in 2015. Kettering has developed a plan with alternative roadway treatments and updated salt conservation standards to ensure that we can meet the demands of this year's winter and preserve roadway safety. Kettering is exceptionally proud of our police and fire departments. The City of Kettering broke ground in 2014 on the first of 4 new fire stations. Construction on the station, located at 3484 Far Hills Avenue, is underway with anticipated completion by the end of 2015. In all, the City of Kettering will complete 4 new fire stations in the coming years. The new stations were sought as a result of a strategic planning process which began in 2006 and resulted in a comprehensive modernization strategy for all aspects of the Kettering Fire Department. The traditional design of the new fire stations reflect our community, and the modern facilities and technology will give us what we need to provide excellent emergency services to our residents and businesses. The remaining 3 planned fire stations will be located at 4745 Hempstead Station Drive, on Woodman Drive near Delco Park, and a yet undetermined location in West Kettering. The Kettering Fire Department operates a comprehensive all-hazard mitigation response model, and we look forward to the new fire stations supporting the advanced nature of our services. For the last 30 years, we have enjoyed the privilege of Chief Jim Odell's leadership of our Kettering Police Department. Chief Odell came to Kettering in 1985 after rising through the ranks from patrol officer to assistant chief with the City of Lakewood, Colorado Police Department. During Chief Odell's tenure, the police department's law enforcement practices, jail and communication center each received accreditation. He implemented our motorcycle and canine units. He was instrumental in forming the first regional SWAT team in Montgomery County and starting the nation's 4th Citizen Police Academy. Chief Odell recently announced his retirement effective April 1st, 2015. On behalf of the City Council and all the residents of Kettering, I thank Chief Jim Odell for his decades of service and outstanding leadership. Our Kettering Police Department welcomed 5 new officers this year, and we continue to recruit for more highly qualified law enforcement professionals. We enhanced our mission to protect public safety by adding 5 new cruisers to our fleet, upgrading to new laptops and modems in all vehicles, and adding new technology to assist in the investigation of crimes. We added a new loyal member to our KPD team, K9 Nash. He joins K9 Bricks and K9 Fuse, who both placed in the top 10 at the USPCA regional competition. Known as Ohio's finest, our police department proved they were deserving of that designation in 2014. Our jail attained re-accreditation, demonstrating compliance with national standards for excellence. Officer Amy Pedro was honored as the Noon Optimist Officer of the Year. Kiwanis Officer of the Year honors went to Officer Kevin Sanford. Officer Jen Smithhart and Dispatcher Molly Davis received a Class 1 commendation for their effort to save the life of a resident in distress. Our police department prides itself not only on ensuring the safety of our community, but on being compassionately engaged with our residents. Several remarkable programs demonstrate this commitment to service. In 2014, the Kettering Police Department introduced both a social media safety class and an active shooter response program, free of charge for residents and organizations in the community. For more than a decade, the Kettering Cops and Kids program has provided a week-long free summer camp to the youth of our community, with our officers serving as counselors and positive adult role models. The Kettering Safe Senior Program helps identify, locate, and assist our residents living with Alzheimer's, dementia, and related conditions in times of emergency. There are 125 participants enrolled, and we encourage you to consider the program if you have a loved one or neighbor who could benefit. The Kettering Mayor's Ball for Charity is a volunteer-driven annual black tie fundraising event that benefits a Kettering nonprofit. The event was created by the Kettering Rotary Club and has raised more than $125,000 since its inception. In 2014, the Mayor's Ball raised over $25,000 for the Franklin Foundation, a non-profit that offers affordable housing opportunities for low-income seniors with 4 facilities here in Kettering. We thank Reynolds & Reynolds for providing an elegant backdrop for the ball each year, and to the very dedicated group of volunteers who plan the evening. In 2015, the ball will benefit the Kettering Backpack Program. We hope you will join us on April 25th. There is something about living in Kettering that is hard to put into words. It's the way we help more than 700 Kettering children have the Christmas they deserve through programs like the Fire Department Adopt a Family, Shop with Cops, and the Kettering Giving Tree. It's the dedicated work of volunteers like Bill and Marinelle Bradley, who orchestrate the free Christmas Day at Poland Farm. It's the way local businesses, Griffin and Company and Orange Leaf Yogurt in our Town and Country Shopping Center, led the Kettering Helping Kettering effort to support the residents impacted by a recent apartment fire. We choose to be a community that time and time again demonstrates exceptional acts of caring and service to our neighbors. Nothing makes me more proud to be your mayor. You are critical to the continued strength of our neighborhoods. When the time comes to move your growing family into a new home or to right-size to a smaller property later in life, we ask you to stay here in Kettering. You certainly have family and friends who will be looking for a new home. Please share with them the choices available in our community and encourage them to join you here in Kettering. Our distinct neighborhoods and bordering commercial centers provide vibrant life for our community. Our roadways and infrastructure are critical to maintain the connection between where you live and where you shop, dine, and work. Even when it comes to transportation, we are the community of choice. In recent years, we have expanded our bikeway system to provide safe routes for leisure and commuting. In 2014, we completed the signing of 2 new local bikeway routes in Kettering, with more routes to come in the near future. We know you are out using our bike routes. The Kettering-Dayton connector section alone had more than 49,000 cycle trips in 2014. Our engineering department oversaw $6.8 million in roadway improvements last year, with more than 20% of the funding for those projects, or $1.5 million, coming from grants leveraged by our investment. The intersection of Woodman Drive and East Dorothy Lane received a complete reconstruction and now features new pavement, curbs, sidewalks, street lighting, and modern mast-armed traffic signals. The signals at Far Hills Avenue and Stroop Roads are being upgraded. The streetlights in Research Park were replaced, and improvements were made to Woodman Drive, Ackerman Boulevard, and Ron Road. Projects completed as part of our residential resurfacing and curb, sidewalk, and drive approach repair programs enhance the infrastructure of many neighborhoods. Our transportation enhancement program continued with significant upgrades to aesthetic appeal of the Schroyer and East Stroop roads. The area surrounding Town and Country Shopping Center now boasts decorative pavers, street lights, and improved sidewalks, providing a quaint yet modern streetscape. This winter we installed LED snowflakes to bring a special holiday touch to our commercial downtown. The Wilmington Pike Corridor is the backbone of our community, and its vitality is central to the strength of our commercial success. Since 2009, we have invested $10 million in infrastructure improvements to this roadway, with a majority of funds coming from grants. The Wilmington Pike Improvement Committee, a group of business owners and community stakeholders, engaged in a strategic planning process to identify the most important challenges and promising opportunities for this essential corridor. Together with city staff, they created a plan to regenerate investment and spur economic development. You have likely noticed changes to several commercial properties along Wilmington Pike this year as a result of the demolition, facade, and site improvement programs introduced as a result of the adopted Wilmington Pike Plan. The purpose of the program is to provide financial assistance to commercial and residential property owners in the Wilmington Pike improvement area to assist in the demolition of structures and clearance of sites for the purpose of redevelopment or to complete exterior building facade or site improvements to bring buildings in compliance with the Kettering zoning code. It was exciting to see some vacant buildings come down in 2014, and some of our treasured small businesses along the corridor received a facelift. We continue to aggressively pursue private developers and commercial property owners to invest in the Wilmington Pike corridor, and our efforts are paying off. In 2014, El Rancho Grande Mexican Restaurant redeveloped the site at 4319 Wilmington Pike and won a Neighborhood Pride Award for the results. Grismer Tire recently announced that they will be opening their first Kettering location after refurbishing the former Burger King property at 4125 Wilmington Pike. Hawks Auto and Cycle transformed a vacant building on Wilmington Pike into a state-of-the-art service center. And late in 2014, building permits were issued for a new Family Dollar store at the northernmost end of the Wilmington Pike corridor. Kettering is a great place to work and an ideal place to locate your business. We offer an environment where progressive companies thrive and succeed. We are the community of choice for commercial investment, offering optimum sites and a skilled workforce, whether you are a small independently owned company or a large global corporation. We value each and every one of our businesses, regardless of size or industry, because we understand that the strength of our income tax base is critical to maintain the well-being of our entire city. Our thriving Miami Valley Research Park welcomes several new businesses this year. The Berry Company relocated its Dayton area headquarters and more than 200 employees to Kettering this fall. Berry is a modern, advancing organization, and the new 52,000 square foot open concept contemporary office space matches their innovative spirit. Too often we've seen companies of this size expand, grow, and relocate outside the area. Let the Berry Company be an example of the types of businesses we need to continue to grow and thrive. The City of Kettering also proudly welcomed Lunar Line, Inc. to their new location at 1900 Founders Drive in our Miami Valley Research Park. The Virginia-based firm provides cybersecurity and online privacy services to the U.S. Departments of Defense and Energy, as well as to private enterprises. As Lunar Line executives considered sites around the country, it was clear that the Miami Valley Research Park provides the perfect campus for their high-tech work. The state-of-the-art commercial space, combined with proximity to universities and an educated workforce, made Kettering an ideal home for Lunar Line, Inc. We are extremely proud and honored that they decided to locate in Kettering. Manufacturing is alive and well in Kettering. In 2014, we welcomed Signature Tooling, Inc. and their 30 employees to Kettering. The company, founded in 1999, moved into a newly renovated space at 3155 Plainfield Road. The new 18,000 square foot facility will allow Signature Tooling, Inc. to add precision and inspection machines and expand their specialty rapid turnaround work. Aviation Ground Equipment is pursuing a 30,000 square foot addition to their building at 2510 Lance Drive that will allow them to expand their assembly of ground support equipment for aircraft used primarily by the U.S. Navy and U.S. Air Force. A significant new retail development, Charlotte's Garden on Far Hills Avenue, completed a 10,000 square foot expansion in 2014 and is now home to Firehouse Subs, Samara Sushi, Great Clips, and AT&T Wireless. Kettering welcomed Dunkin' Donuts to a new location near the intersection of Wilmington Pike and Stroop Road. Ober Construction Managers purchased a 2.6 acre site at the Kettering Business Park. Construction is underway for a new 7,200 square foot building that will be home to a new Pri-Med Physicians location. In addition to welcoming new businesses, several of our existing loyal businesses chose to expand and stay here in Kettering. Waker Plumbing added 4,000 square feet. Fifth Third Bank built a state-of-the-art customer-focused branch at the former LaBerge site. And the Carlisle House on Far Hills Avenue received zoning approval for a new building addition to be completed in 2015. 2014 marked the 50th anniversary of the Charles F. Kettering Memorial Hospital. Not only is Kettering Health Network our largest employer, but their ongoing commitment to the Kettering community is pervasive. They are an anchor and a vital partner. We are proud to join with them to celebrate their 50 years of exceptional health care and exceptional leadership by hosting the Rock and Boom celebration this summer at Delco Park. The event featured Blood, Sweat, and Tears, Neil Sedaka, and the best fireworks display Kettering has ever seen. It was truly a celebration fitting the Kettering Memorial Hospital and the entire Kettering community. Our businesses are the lifeblood of our city. You have a choice each time you shop, go out to eat, use a service technician or craftsman for your home, and even when you buy gas for your car. We ask that in the coming year, you make an effort to choose a store, a restaurant, a provider, a gas station here in Kettering. By doing so, you are contributing to the well-being of our community and to the livelihood of your neighbors. The employees of our Kettering businesses are not the only ones hard at work. Every day, our nearly 1,000 city volunteers are dutifully giving of their time and talents to better our community. Kettering is proud of our volunteer spirit that thrives here. In 2014, we celebrated the 35th anniversary of our volunteer program, one of the oldest local government volunteer programs in the nation. Last year alone, more than 1,000 volunteers contributed 38,891 hours of service, valued at nearly $843,000. Over the past 35 years, our volunteers have saved the city more than $19 million. Our volunteers welcome guests at the Fraze Pavilion, protect resources like the mulch and compost piles, facilitate our neighborhood pride awards, host Christmas at Poland Farm, and so much more. In fact, every department in the city has volunteer positions, and with a watchful eye on the budget, many departments are expanding roles or developing new positions for volunteers. We are truly blessed in our community to have so many volunteers give countless hours of service every year. Our Cities of Service program is a local implementation of a national initiative to coordinate volunteers and community partners to address areas of greatest concern. The City of Kettering is one of only 32 cities across the nation that has completed a high-impact service plan. Cities of Service works with a different Kettering neighborhood each year and includes monthly education sessions, an organized neighborhood garage sale, and a wrap-up block party, all driven by city staff, neighbors, and volunteers. In 2014, we enjoyed the conclusion of our time with the Indianola neighborhood and celebrated the beginning of a new partnership in the northern portion of the Southern Hills neighborhood. Kettering is a great place to learn and is also the community of choice when it comes to schools. We are proud of the strong relationship between the City of Kettering and the Kettering Board of Education. In 2014, Kettering's Beavertown Elementary was named a National School of Promise, a distinction given to schools who produce consistently strong standardized test results despite socioeconomic and cultural hurdles. Few communities enjoy the strong working relationship and collaborative programs between the city and the schools that we have here in Kettering. The Kettering Preschool Promise Program is a great example. The goal of the Kettering Preschool Promise is to improve kindergarten readiness by offering eligible Kettering families free or subsidized preschool. Our program is the first pilot phase of a larger vision for a Montgomery County-wide. Preschool Promise is made possible through a partnership between the Kettering City School District, the City of Kettering, Montgomery County, the City of Moraine, and the Ready, Set, Soar, Learn to Earn Dayton Initiative. Kettering is a community of choice for recreation and a great place to play. Our gold medal winning Parks, Recreation, and Cultural Arts Department demonstrated why they are known as one of the strongest agencies in the nation Frey's Pavilion was ranked number 52 on the Polestar magazine's top 100 amphitheaters for ticket sales. For the first time in the history of the venue, Frey's sold more than 100,000 tickets. Shows by El Divo, Santana, Darius Rucker, Ringo Starr, and Alan Jackson, and more, led to the generation of more than $3 million in revenue for the fourth straight year. 2014 was a year of exciting new partnerships at the Freys, with the introduction of Gospel Fest in partnership with the Kettering Health Network, Throwback Thursdays sponsored by the Miami Valley Regional Planning Commission, and the Star Spangled Celebration, a collaboration with the Dayton Development Coalition, Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, and the Dayton Air Show that honored military service members and featured comedian Jeff Foxworthy. By the numbers, you were busy this year, enjoying our parks, recreation, and cultural arts programs and facilities. 54,000 visited our Adventure Reef Outdoor Water Park. 2,000 patrons enrolled in our swimming programs. 17,000 patrons visited our ice arena. 1,000 enrolled in instructional ice skating programs. 49,000 participated in group exercise programs. And 3,350 youth enrolled in our youth sports programs. Rosewood Arts Center offered more than 400 fine arts instruction programs, in addition to special events such as our gallery exhibitions, Art on the Playground, 2 Kettering Children Theater productions, Art on the Commons, and the Rosewood Holiday Open House. In an effort to better serve all of those who utilize our recreation facilities, our Kettering Parks Recreation and Cultural Arts Department introduced a new monthly payment option for our facility passes. This allows pass holders to break up the annual fee into 12 easy monthly payments. Our 2 affordable public fitness centers continue to be used extensively by our community. The Kettering Fitness and Wellness Center at the Trent Arena underwent a renovation in 2014 that included new flooring and updated cardiovascular equipment. Our fitness centers boasted more than 230,000 patron visits in 2014. Kettering is focused on health and wellness for all ages, and several new programs give youth and families the opportunities to get active. The Movin' and Groovin' program introduced various fitness activities and personal wellness concepts to more than 2,500 youth in our summer day camps. The first ever Kettering Amazing Race gave families the opportunities to race around Indian Riffle Park, competing 10 physically demanding challenges in competition for prizes. A children's healthy lifestyle class focused on nutrition and lifestyle counseling was offered in partnership with Dayton Children's Hospital. Our commitment to health also extends to our parks. Kettering residents and visitors can now enjoy a tobacco-free environment in most of the park areas and facilities in the city of Kettering. Young Lungs at Play signs clearly identify areas around the playground, benches, and athletic field bleachers. Park users are asked to voluntarily support this policy so children can play in a healthy environment. Additionally, Keep the Air We Share Clean signs ask visitors to not smoke near the entrance to our recreation facilities. Kettering remains committed to providing services for older adults who have loyally supported our community for decades. Our Kettering Senior Transportation Program provided more than 4,300 affordable rides for medical appointments and errands critical to maintaining independence. Nearly 3,000 tax returns were filed for seniors by volunteers. The full spectrum of services provided by our Charles Latham Senior Center and our dedicated Senior Service Coordinator contribute to the mission of keeping Kettering seniors living in a healthy, independent life in their own homes. Help us accomplish this mission. If there's an older adult in your neighborhood, stop by every once in a while and see if they need help raking leaves, mowing the lawn, or shoveling snow. Show them appreciation for supporting Kettering over the years and building the foundation of a strong and vital community we enjoy today. The ability to provide quality of life opportunities like senior services, beautiful parks, public art, recreation facilities, and great outdoor music is such a big part of who we are as a community. People locate here, stay here, and return here because of the range of world-class amenities and services that make us unique. We are the community of choice. Continuing this quality of life is our goal. The City of Kettering is committed to outstanding stewardship of our resources. In 2014, we received the Distinguished Budget Presentation Award from the Government Finance Office Association for the 30th consecutive year, and the Certificate of Achievement for the Excellence in Financial Reporting for the 32nd consecutive year. Fiscal responsibility and exceptional customer service will remain the priority of City Council and the entire City Administration. You can rely on this commitment despite the funding challenges that lie ahead. State budget cuts have resulted in the loss of nearly $1 million in income to our city. The new National Health Care Reform Law has dramatically impacted our entire workforce. The elimination of the estate tax will cost the city approximately $3 million per year and eliminate the once dedicated funding for our roadways, buildings, and other infrastructure throughout our capital improvement program. The recently approved House Bill 5 will further reduce our revenue by at least $500,000 per year. We will confront and overcome these challenges, as we always have, with a commitment to the highest level of service and the support and encouragement of the people of this great city. Despite these challenges, I can assure you that 2015 will be another outstanding year for Kettering. We are thrilled to support the vision of Town and Country to complete a comprehensive modernization and welcome a new national anchor tenant. This revitalization will certainly spark further commercial investment and residential property value increases in the surrounding areas. We will see the completion and construction of 4 modern fire stations that will reflect the image of our community and enhance our level of service. We will continue our investment in critical roadway infrastructure with projects on West David Road, Far Hills Avenue, County Line Road, and Schroyer Road, as well as continued investment in our neighborhood street infrastructure. We will enter into a new contract for residential trash and recycling services that will offer significant cost savings and a variety of service levels for our residents. Construction is currently underway at Lincoln Park, Civic Commons, and Fray's Pavilion. The upgrades to the park fountains and new spotlight tower will enhance the patron experience as Fray's opens for another season of the summer's best music. If city services, capital improvements, and public safety are the body of this city, then senior services, volunteerism, parks, recreation, and cultural arts are the soul. But it is you, each of you who choose to live, work, and play here that are the heart of Kettering. May you and your families be healthy and prosperous in the new year. And on behalf of City Council and staff, thank you for choosing Kettering and allowing us to serve you. God bless.